Hello there, Aries. Thank you so much for stopping by for your monthly tarot video forecast for the month of March. Let's see what we have going on for you. What we're looking at is just going to be one of the main themes that you're working with. This is not to be meant for a comprehensive look at the month of March, but just a main thing that you're going to be going through. It, and of course, this is a general reading, so this won't apply to everybody in some kind of perfect fit. If you want a reading that would apply to you and would be more of a perfect fit, then what you would want to do is schedule a private reading with me. Okay, so the first thing that I have showing up for you, Aries, in the month of March talks to me about your environment. An environment is any place where you have a lot of energy or effort invested. And so what I'm seeing is somehow in your environment, whether that's home, whether it's work for you, whether it's school, I do see that you're feeling a little bit vulnerable in it, that you would like to feel a little bit safer or more sheltered or just more quiet and more peaceful in your environment. But instead, you're feeling a little bit vulnerable in the environment that you're in. Now, the second card that comes up does talk to me about your subconscious leanings. And what I'm seeing here is that subconsciously you are really struggling with your own intuition and with letting your own intuition come out. It looks to me like even on a subconscious level right now, you're trying to suppress your own intuition. So that could be that maybe you saw some things or had some experiences with your intuition that shook you up a little bit. And so now you're like, whoa, let's just turn that part of our life off. Let's leave that alone. Could be that type of thing that we have showing up here. But definitely just working on how can you be more logical in your life. That's what I see your subconscious working on. This next card, Aries, talks about a couple of different things going on in your life. The first that we're looking at for this particular time is your learning style for this particular time and situation, and also your communication style. So learning style, I feel like right now you are picking up a lot of information from the people around you, possibly from friends, maybe from coworkers, but just from people around you. I feel like you're observing and interacting and learning a lot through those observations and those interactions at the moment. And as far as communication style, I feel like you're really communicating at a very casual level. I don't feel like you're making a big deal about anything that you're trying to communicate about. You're just trying to be very low key about anything that you're saying or bringing across to somebody else as far as new ideas or things that you would like to get them on board with. The next card that comes up does talk to me about your work, and I'm weird about work. So this could be how you actually make a living, but work can also come in as those things that you're doing to improve your own self. So what I have right now is that you do have some kind of big challenge coming up with work. For some of you, I'm feeling like this is actually a weight challenge, like you are wanting to lose weight, and that's kind of the struggle for you right now. The other thing this could be coming up as is it feels like for some of you, you are there's a part of your personality that you're not very happy with, and it's pretty deeply embedded. And so you are working on modifying some type of behavior that you normally do in a situation. And I feel like this is something that is not the easiest thing for you, but you're seeing that it's much more healthy to do this new way. So that's what I have coming up for work for you guys. And then the next thing that we have is that part of you that's being grown or expanded as you're in this theme for March. And so there's something going on here as far as rebirth or re-beginnings, I should say. So this is coming back into a situation, and for a lot of you, this is going to have to do with a relationship situation, coming back into a relationship that you had previously walked away from, feeling like it was just a drain on you and too much of a drain, the more drain than you could afford to keep putting energy into. And so I feel like you are coming back into that situation. You're growing in the part of where you're really looking at, okay, how can we make this situation a more healthy, more productive situation for everybody involved, including yourself. Now, the next card that I have coming up does talk to me about things that you stand for. This is really an interesting card. Let me see what's going on here. Why would this come up as something to stand for? Okay, well, this is really sensitive. But here we go, because it's coming in. And my agreement with Spirit is if he gives me messages, I pass them on. So, and I don't feel like this is going to apply to all of you. Those of you that it does apply to, it'll resonate with you, you'll know. Those of you that it doesn't, you'll be like, whoa, that's a whacked message. But what I have coming up here that some of you Aries are actually standing up for is uh, you have a situation with somebody where you, and this is an intimate relationship where you have decided that you don't want to sleep with this person, or maybe you don't want to sleep with this person anymore. You don't want any sexual intimacy with them for whatever reason right now. And so this is something that you're standing for. You're being challenged on this, and you're standing up for your reasoning why. You're standing up for the fact that you have the choice to do this. And I'm not sure what all of your reasons why are. I feel like there's different reasons actually for the different ones of you out there who are doing this. So I'm not going to get into all of those different options of ways that this could be manifesting for you. You guys will just recognize that general description if it's a part of your life. The other thing that I have this as something that you're standing for is talking about a situation in which you're feeling like maybe you don't have as much power as you would like to. And I feel like you have some people that are coming against you and saying, you know, well, why are you staying in that situation? Why don't you just move on to a different situation? And you are smart enough to say, you know what, because I'm learning from this situation. Just because I'm not feeling so empowered right now doesn't mean that I'm not learning the things that will help me to be empowered in the future. So it's important for me to be here in this moment and be figuring these things out. So that's the other way that you could be, the other thing that you could be standing up for during the month of March. Now, how other people perceive you. You have a really nice card for how other people perceive you. I do want to remind everybody that this is the card that gives me the most flack from my clients. We don't always perceive ourselves the same way everybody else does. So you want to kind of have an open mind to this when you hear it. But basically, people perceive you as being somebody who's very reliable, somebody that they can count on, somebody that has their ducks in a row, has their stuff together, organized, somebody who knows how to make things work and who is very stable. People know that when they come to you, they can always know what to expect because you're not flighty and your opinion isn't changing from day to day. You have ideas about the way things are supposed to work and you stick with them. You also have great morals as far as what people can see from the outside, that you're somebody that is very ethical. So you're somebody that is very comfortable to be around just because you are so predictable and reliable. Okay, so the next thing that we have coming up during the month of March is basically the lesson or the experience of this theme that we're looking at. And so it looks like, oh wow, that really ties in too with where you're being grown or expanded. You have some kind of relationship where you're having a hard time letting go of it. And this, for a lot of you, this is going to be a romantic relationship, but this could also be a friendship, a business relationship, or a family relationship where maybe you want to break ties with somebody, but you just don't feel like you can. So we've got this type of, all these different types of things going on here. Basically just not being able to let go of some kind of relationship or of some way of thinking about a relationship or relationship in general. There may be some ideas that you have about relationship that you're just not ready to let go of. And maybe this is causing some issues because maybe your ideas of what relationship should look like and your partner's idea of what relationship should look like aren't exactly jiving up. And so this could be causing some issues or some conflict between you and your partner for some of you. Let's see. as you continue to have problems with letting this thing go, whether it's a negative mindset or whether it's a relationship, I do see some things growing. So there's somebody that you're attracted to, that you are spending some good time to, that things are actually enjoyable. And I feel like for a lot of you Aries people, this is going to be somebody who is very creative, highly intelligent, thinks outside the box. This person is probably has a great personality and is very attractive to the opposite sex. So this person gets lots of attention wherever they go and whatever they're doing. So that's the first thing that's coming up, is that there's something going on, very positive energy-wise, a lot of attraction, a lot of interest in that person, even as you're having a hard time letting something else go. So it may be that this person is the one that you're having a hard time with letting go, and so they're still in your life and you're still creating new things and new bonds. Maybe you're not supposed to let this person go. Maybe that's why you're having such a hard time with it. I do see also another person that you're interacting with during this time. This is going to be an influencer on this situation. And I feel like this may be somebody that's trying to give you some advice, and they have some very clear ideas about what should be going on and how things should be handled. But this person, even though they feel like they have your best interests at heart, they're not so concerned with integrity and honesty. So this person may be just saying what they think it'll take for you to hear, to do the things that they think that you should do. So you want to kind of be aware of that, Aries, that you do have this other person that is basically trying to manipulate you into doing what they think you should do, instead of being the supportive friend that helps you and is there for you no matter what kind of decisions that you make. So anyway, that is one theme that's going on for you in the month of March. I want to thank all of you Aries people for stopping by, watching, liking, sharing, commenting. I appreciate all of your support. Everybody have a fantastic, fantastic month. I will see you back here next month. Peace out.